What's up, guys? Okay, the official TCG list is out, and finally, Dragon Rulers as a deck as we know it is pretty much dead. It's a very decent list, but there are still a few very questionable moves that Konami made, so let's see. Newly Forbidden. Return from a different dimension. Obvious, the right move. Same with the Sixth Sense, the correct decision. Then, Self-Destruct button. Again, a very good move, very good choice on Konami's part. Who enjoys playing against a final countdown deck in a tournament and end up with multiple draws in the same match and maybe even a draw at the end of the match, so it's definitely the correct choice. Dragon Ravine, the last card they banned. This is a very strange choice. The bigger dragons are all limited, so it seems a bit over the top, a bit overkill. It also hits Draconities, of course, so I don't know. Banning didn't seem is not the correct move, I think, for this card. Newly limited, obviously Redox, Blaster, Tempest and Tidal. Limiting all the Dragon Rulers was indeed a better choice. This way we can all play them as pretty much a boss monster in their respective elemental decks, so Tidal in Mermails, Blaster in Lavals, and so on. Then, Spellbook of Fate, again a correct move on Konami's part. It was either hit the search engine of spellbooks in the form of Magician or Secrets, or hit Fate in some way. Magician of Fate, good decision, should have been off the list for years now. But now with pretty much, I think, only Darkhole as a very good target, it was a great move. It's also an excellent addition to spellbooks. Then, Sacred Swords of the Seven Stars. Again, a very questionable move. They already hit the dragon, so I don't think this is worth the restriction. Final Countdown, agreed with same with Self-Destruct button, not good for the game. Same with the Divine Wind of Mist Valley, because of the combination with Dancer, so again a good move on Konami's part. And the last card that's getting limited is Debris Dragon to 1, so again also a very good move on their part. Newly semi-limited, so Chaos Sorcerer. This was kinda expected in hindsight of the new Lightsworn support, and Chaos pretty much has fallen off of the metagame, so for the past months, years. So bringing back Chaos Sorcerer is, I think, an interesting move. Last, Lonefire Blossom. Yes, this was highly expected. We get the new plant support in a few months, so it's an excellent move on their part to increase the future sales and make the plant deck / engine stronger. Then, newly unlimited, Tour Guide from the Underworld. Generic rank 3 exceeds. I'm not sure about this card. We can again splash Tour Guide in pretty much every deck. So I don't know. I think Tour Guide should have stayed at 2. Mizuki, again a very strange move. Mizuki was fine at 2 and maybe should be at 1, but at 3 that's definitely not healthy for the metagame. I'm interested to see what impact it is going to have, mainly looking here at a Destiny Hero / Zombie deck with the triple Malicious and triple Mizuki and Plague, and let's not forget triple Tour Guide for Leviair. Also, Lightsworns get new support in the future, and remember that Zombie Lightsworn was a very strong contender in the metagame a few years ago, so I definitely don't agree with this choice. Then, Plague Spreader Zombie, okay, no problem with that. Although Archlord Christia, I don't know, running 2 in Agents is already a lot, I think. And yeah, I'm again interested to see what impact it's going to have. TG Striker, expected, should have come out of the list a few years ago, so definitely expected. Messier 7, again, no problem with that. And then last, Fire Formation Tenki. Again, a very questionable move. Putting Tenki to 1 was kinda expected, but Tenki back to 3 was my biggest surprise of this list. But again, pretty much the only reason why they did that is because to push the new decks, and mainly looking at Bujins with their new support. It also makes, obviously, Fire Fist and Constellars even stronger. I don't agree with this choice, but let's see if this was a correct move. Now, which decks have the possibility to go tier 1, so being the best deck, or compete at a higher level? Prophecy with one Fate definitely still has a chance to be tier 1. Obviously, Fire Fist with triple tanky. Girgias with the new support is also definitely a tier 1 material. Mermails, they lost titles, so they still have one title, so I think it's still a decent deck. Obviously, Constellar and Poojins both gained a tanky, and Poojins get a new support in the future. Gravekeeper depends on the metagame and how important Necro Valley is, and again, looking at the new support. Blackwing Madolche, zombies, of course, with Triple Mizuki, maybe vampires in the future. Lightshorn, again, new support in the future, and maybe Infernities. Infernity Karakuri has two sleeper decks of the format. But one thing is sure, Dragon Rules as a deck is pretty much dead, so the metagame is wide open for new decks to take the top spot. I personally think the list is okay, so I'm eager to see what impact it's going to have on the game. So, pretty much it. Guys, thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lead them signing out. Peace.